Welcome aboard the Bitcoin Express. My name is Chase. Let's get to it. How many Bitcoin are there? Well, most of us know that in the future, there will be a max supply, a hard cap of 21 million Bitcoin. Not 21.2, not 21.001, 21 million Bitcoin. And this will be achieved by the year 2140. But how many Bitcoin are there available in circulation today? At the time of this video, May 3rd, 2020, there are 18.3 million Bitcoin in circulation. But whether you're watching this video on May 3rd of 2020 or May 3rd of 2030, whatever this number is of the circulating supply, it's a lie. And the reason why I say it's a lie is because it's estimated that about 20% of all Bitcoin has been lost forever, unrecoverable, or another way said, 4 million Bitcoin have been lost forever. And this is due to many reasons. This can be due to people losing their password. This can be due to people dying. People didn't understand Bitcoin at that time, or maybe they did, but they didn't know it was ever going to be this valuable, and they just lost it forever. Some examples we saw recently was this man, or a drug dealer. He lost about, 6,000 Bitcoin because he hid the private key or the password in a fishing rod, and that fishing rod was thrown out. And we all know the story of the man that had 7,500 Bitcoin that he threw out. Again, how was he supposed to know that Bitcoin was going to be this valuable? And this Bitcoin will never be seen again. So in addition to all of this Bitcoin that has been lost forever, there also are many people that don't want to even move around their Bitcoin, and they're not even willing to sell it. So this even decreases that circulation number by even more. Close to 11 million Bitcoin haven't even moved in over a year. People do not want to sell it. They want to hold on to it. So as you can see, the number of the circulating supply, it's much less than what's shown on paper. And every day, Bitcoin is added into circulation little by little. Every 10 minutes, a Bitcoin block is mined and a certain amount of Bitcoin is added into circulation. At the time of this video, May 3rd, 2020, the reward every 10 minutes is 12.5 Bitcoin. But every 4 years, this reward, it gets cut in half. And on May 12th, 2020, the reward will be cut in half to 6.25 Bitcoin. And then in 2024, it'll be cut in half. In 2028, it'll be cut in half again, and so on until 2140. Now, many people say it's impossible that there will ever be more than 21 million Bitcoin. It's actually not impossible, but instead it's infeasible, or it's so impractical. The percentage, the probability is so low. The Bitcoin white paper never said 21 million Bitcoin. The Bitcoin white paper said a certain amount of Bitcoin will be mined every 10 minutes and every 4 years. That reward will be cut in half. But Bitcoin is code, computer software. If everyone comes to an agreement, they can go into the code and they can change the algorithm, and we can have 30 million Bitcoin, we can have 60 million Bitcoin. But it's so unlikely because you would need everyone in the Bitcoin community to come to an agreement, come to a consensus to change the code. Whenever there is a group in a project, or even in Bitcoin specifically, that want to do things different, they want to change the code, they want to change the algorithm, they can. But it's usually just a small percentage, and they break off of the chain and they create a hard fork. So again, anyone in Bitcoin that ever wanted to change the code, they didn't change the code of the Bitcoin main chain. They broke off, created a hard fork, and a whole new project. The Bitcoin network is so large. You would need thousands of people to come to an agreement to change the code so that there will be more than 21 million Bitcoin, and it just won't happen. Think about it this way. If you and 5 of your friends need to decide where you want to eat dinner, it's pretty simple, 5 friends. But what about if it was 100 of you? It would be so difficult to come to an agreement. Now imagine a Bitcoin network of 1,000 people all over the world who don't know who each other are. They won't change it. Every day Bitcoin exists, the network gets larger, and the likelihood that there will be more than 21 million Bitcoin decreases. So as you can see, in the future we'll have 21 million Bitcoin. But whatever the circulating supply is today, tomorrow, or in a month from now, it's less than that because 4 million Bitcoin, maybe even more, have been lost forever. And on top of that, Even people that have access to their Bitcoin wallets don't want to sell it. They're not willing to move it around. So from all of this information, you can see that Bitcoin is a super rare and a super scarce asset. I hope that you found value in this video. And if you found this helpful, share it with your friends or just like the video because it helps the YouTube algorithm. I want to thank you for listening, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.